That was the very catchy Rockefeller Shake, Alex. So catchy. And I was listening to that at home and trying to sing along, making up my own words. Always get told off. But it is, you know, you listen to your music and you feel like you've been there, you feel like you know it. And how did you do that? Because that's a very difficult thing to do as a songwriter, surely.
I like to listen to a lot of stuff that is from a long time ago, or maybe not even that long ago. But the track that I actually listened to before that was a track called Entertainment by Phoenix. Okay. It's nothing like it at all, but maybe some of that stuff transcends into my tracks, and then you think, oh, well, there's a bit of a link there somewhere, and then I mean, everything's the same essentially, isn't it? Like, they're all the same notes, so...
Well, I guess so.
I guess so, but
because it's so different, but it's just, you manage to captivate people, I think, is the essence of what you do, which is wonderful. I mean, it's a very difficult thing to achieve. And sort of thinking further along the lines, what would be the ultimate dream for you? Where are you wanting to go in future, do you think?
Really, what I want to do is just be able to gig pretty much every night. I don't even care if it's in front of, like, 100 people a night would be absolutely wonderful. I mean, I'm not asking for like a #1. I don't care about any of that business. Or people go, oh, I really want to play Glastonbury or blah blah blah. I don't care about that. I just want to be gigging every single night.
That connection with your audience.
Which is why I like doing the session here, because it was such an intimate audience. That's the kind of thing that I really like. I really like to do that. And then sometimes if you're playing bigger stages, which I have done in the past, when I've supported people, and you're playing in front of like 1,000 people, 1,500 people, you lose that.
You lose that intimacy. You lose that sort of relationship. Yeah, well, we're gonna listen to your final song a little bit later on. Now, for a change of scenery, we're off to the Grand Gallery for some reggae vibes with One Eye.
Worries and trouble and the dance on tonight. One eye I go burn down the land. Who come fi my ship, man, I never stand a chance. One eye I go burn down the land. Worries and trouble and the dance on tonight. One eye I go burn down the land. Who come fi my ship, man, I never stand a chance. One eye I go burn down the land. One eye I go burn down the land. When we lick the dance hall, then you can't stop the crowd, it's alright. Let the energy flow, can't stop out the music from the front and back row. It's our time. I hope you start to understand that you can't contest the rhythm and you can't control the band, so don't try. When we come from mash it up, if you want some inspiration, then just take a dance up. Worries and trouble and the dance on tonight. One eye I go burn down the land. Who can't be my ship, man, I never stand a chance. One eye I go burn down the land. Worries and trouble and the dance on tonight. One eye I go burn down the land. Who can't be my ship, man, I never stand a chance. One eye I go burn down the land. Don't shy, smoke up and jump to the band when the curtain goes up and you try to raise your hands sometimes. When you come fi mash it up, if you miss the encore, best bet the battlefield up, it's alright. You know that one I understand, but I feel licky, run about while you can't dance. You want to feel your glass up, if you want some inspiration, then just take a dance up. Worries and trouble and the dance on tonight. One eye I go burn down the land. Who can't be my shit, man, I never stand a chance. One eye I go burn down the land. Worries and trouble and the dance on tonight. One eye I go burn down the land. Who can't be my shit, man, I never stand a chance. One eye I go burn down the land. And the sense I go burn down the land. Boss it up. Worries and trouble and the dance on tonight. One eye I go burn down the land. Who can't be my shit, man, I never stand a chance. One eye I go burn down the land. Worries and trouble and the dance on tonight. One eye I go burn down the land. Who can't be my shit, man, I never stand a chance. One eye I go burn down the land. Yes, you're listening to One Eye.
that was Worries and Troubles from One Eye, and that's actually the name of your debut album coming soon. We're all really excited about it. I think it's fair to say, Andy, from 2011, when you started, you've had resounding success, really, haven't you? 4 years and it's been full on.
We've done a fair bit, you know, supported Jimmy Cliff, we've played Shambhala, we did a tune, we did an unofficial tune for the England side at the World Cup. Which
is very, very fun. You have to have a little watch. And that's really kind of a huge thing in your music, isn't it? There's this infectious personality that comes through, and even when you're touching on quite political or serious issues, you keep it light, you keep it fun, and you can't help but kind of be part of it. It's amazing. Tell us about Jimmy Cliff, that incredible concert and his tour around the UK. I mean, that's your debut in London, Adam, and it's at Indigo too. That's a massive, massive crowd. And what was that like, Adam?
It was phenomenal. I mean, it's such a huge stage. It's such a big space. You know, you have the galleries up there. You know, you can see everyone. And I was a little bit nervous, but I went out there. I just got playing, and once the crowd were reacting to our music, you just go with the flow and the energy, and it just overtakes you.
It's amazing. I mean, what a feeling to be performing in front of all those people, and with some of these big names, well, Jimmy Cliff, just amazing. What was he like, Andy?
Jimmy, we met him briefly. I think some of the band members actually had a bit more time with him than others. He's
guilty.
How did you wrangle that one then, Adam?
He's just a very humble man. He's very chilled as well, you know, and he loves what he does.
Yeah. Well, that passion, that love certainly comes through in your music as well. And I know we're going to be hearing lots more of you later on. Right now, though, we're going back to Boat to Row.
Heavy was the night, so slow was the day. Those eyes blue and bright, sweetly wonder and stray.
That's a beautiful song, Heavy Was the Night. It's a real lullaby in many ways, isn't it? It's very relaxing. Was that your intention when you wrote the song?
Maybe, yeah. I think the lyrics themselves contrast perhaps how the music comes across, and I quite like that about songwriting, taking one idea and giving somebody else a different impression with a different kind of...
It's quite organic, isn't it? And actually that's something that as a group you're very fond of, and when you have got your own record label, then I know that's something that's really important to you because you wanted it to be on vinyl. Is that right?
Yeah, well, I think kind of in this day and age, it's really easy to just put a song out and say you've got a new single, and it's just a couple of MP3s online, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's just as you know, all the effort that goes into creating these songs and recording them, and it's just so nice to have something at the end of that process that you can show people and kind of feel proud of, and that's
pop it on the wall.
Yeah, exactly. You know, show it to my nan and she knows what it is. Like, it's cool. It's just a nice, and I'm a real big vinyl collector anyway, so it's just nice to kind of carry on in that tradition.
Yeah, definitely. And there's a lovely organic sound to your music, and you know, from vinyl, and you recorded the track we just listened to actually analog. Is that right?
Yeah, a local studio called Highbury Studios in King's Heath.
Okay, well, big studio here in Birmingham, with Ocean Colour Scene and UB40. So from talking about one reggae artist and on to another, here is One Eye with Mr. Bailey.
Mr. Bailey, I won't pay you the money 'cause I can't play it. I'll pay you the money so I remain as if I never walked this land. He sits and smokes cigarettes in his car while he's watching my house from afar. He posts me letters but I leave them on the floor. He'll take my money if I answer the door. Mr. Bailey, I won't pay you the money 'cause I can play it. I'll pay you the money so I remain as if I never walk this land. He'll try to take the keys to my car while he's watching my house from afar. He'll come inside if I answer the door. Take my television, leave me sitting on the floor. Mr. Bailey, I won't pay you the money 'cause I can play it. I'll pay you the money so I remain as if I never walk this land. Up this morning, my door and knock like a thunder. Me bust the door just a little bit in pushing foot and then him enter. Mister, are you out of £2,000? Here's the court order. If you can't pay right away, we are taking today everything that's in ya. So me looking at me pocket and me telling me not got it. Can you check me later? Put him on me telling me not take it. Raise up me blood pressure. So me pick up the man, give him a body slam and dash him back through the door. Then me shut it and me lock it and me bust a letter box and me say don't come back here no more. Mr. Bailey, I won't pay you the money 'cause I can play it. I'll pay you the money so I remain as if I never walk this land. Mr. Bailey, I won't pay you the money 'cause I can play it. I'll pay you the money so I remain as if I never walk this land. Yo, Mr. Bailey.